automatically I'm seeing an absolute freaking reduction in the home screen. You remember the home screen in Hello Neighbor 1? Like you could see the neighbor's shadow and it was playing the nice music. I'm getting press any button. Now this could be just like an introduction screen, which why would you need a home screen for the home screen? I'm gonna find out. Hello neighbors. Please be warned that the default controller layout has been slightly adjusted. You could head over to the controller mapping setting to see what changed. Additionally, it's now possible to create custom controller layouts to your liking. Good luck with your investigation. Alright. Alright, so there's a home screen. Apparently there's add-ons. Back to school, late fees, and helicopter. Huh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so the home screen did not have a change, really. It's just you see the main character just chilling. New game. That'd be really funny. Really? Hacking and still losing is crazy work. Have you watched the... Have you seen the Hello Neighbor 3 beta? Or alpha? Looks really weird. Yeah. Newest one, apparently. No, they're making a third game, apparently. It's like a early beta. Yeah. I want to play freaking beta 2. What the frick is the storyline here? A crow just like knocked me off my path, and the freaking neighbor busted my window. Holy frick! The freaking good camera sensitivity is buns. Put that jump up. Is there hacking and targeting is crazy and still losing. Okay, here we go. Sensitivity. My question is, how can you hack yet you're still buns? They make it very obvious on what you can drop in. Alright, so there's an inventory. Well, there was always an inventory, but... So far, I'm really liking the, like, the kind of realistic, but also, like, cartoony style. Ha! Wonder how I freaking get this. Probably shouldn't have chucked the key. Don't do freaking... Don't do the hell neighbor... Oh, frick. I might have just soft-locked myself. Alright! Oh, never mind. I did not, in fact, soft-lock myself. But yeah, I'm sure... I'm like, you're bound to get soft-locked a couple of times. Okay, apparently freaking key locks just disappear now. That's pretty cool. Gosh, why is it so violent? Dude. When you, like, toss something on the ground, it's so freaking violent. Even when you pick something up. Holy frick, I can hurdle. Yeah. It's horrible and it's buns. Oh. Same ballpark. Gosh! It's so violent! What'd you say? Oh, and yet there's still buns. Alright, so far I'm liking the systems. I'm reinventing the steel out here. Can I crank this? Can I crank this on? Or do I need more? I like that you can hide the item. How many hackers are there? Chuck a... You know, going to a freaking horror Comic-Con as Elvira is like fishing with a dying neutron star. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm... No? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, I'm freaking him. Found the way out. Maybe what? You said something else after that. Wow. And not playing it is crazy. There's a difference between, like, wanting to play a game and then just not playing it at all. We all like Team Fortress 2 to some extent, but that's crazy. Am I in the freaking neighbor's bedroom? Where am I? Alright, I guess I just fell asleep with this crowbar in my hand. That's pretty cool. The transition into cutscenes aren't done very well. Can't pick up any of these items. My hell, neighbor. What? Comically man. Lower the sensitivity a little bit more. 70. Alright, 170 is the absolute sweet spot. You can pick up paint cans, that's pretty cool. What the frick is this? Maybe I might try and chuck freaking paint at the neighbor. All right, I just disabled myself. That's okay. How the frick did I get down here? I was Where the one here. And apparently I chucked my paint can somewhere and I don't know where I put it. That's pretty cool. Hello, neighbor? Oh. Yeah. I can see that. The controls are definitely very, like, more modernized than Hello Neighbor 2, because Hello Neighbor 2, you used to have to use the bumpers to, like, pick up things and jump and run and all that. You still have to hit the bumper to run, but the top bumpers used to be used for, like, picking up and jumping. I could be wrong, though. It could just be picking up. Now it's, like, square to pick up. Wow. Controller mapping. This might be like the classic controls. Never freaking mind. I don't want that. Can I just like set a custom controller preset? Could keep run, but yeah, I'm gonna turn the action into the what the fuck? Oh. Okay, I think okay. I remember picking up things was like R1. Okay, now I believe. There we go. I'm back in the freaking in the big status here. I can pick up with the freaking bumpers. I can pick up something with the bumper. Pick up this trash bag, throw it at this man's window, and we'll never see it coming. The freaking police officer? Hello, sir. Is this the, Okay, you don't want me here. Do you chase me? Watch this man get absolutely freaking pelted. Whoop. Can I go into this house? That'd be pretty sick. I don't know what game it was where freaking jump was right bumper, but there was a game like that. I'm just saying, I could have sworn I played a game with that mechanic. Just don't know which one. You can jump on trampolines, man. This game is peak. Whoop. Already, I'm up in a tree house, man. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can move this dude's arm. That's definitely a puzzle. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, I can step on squeaky toys. That's what, oh, perfect. Got the train or something? Is that one? Okay, I need to give this dude his arm back. That's that. Where's the sword at? Do you think the cop will tell me where the freaking neighbor's sword, the robot's sword is at? Be on straight waffle mode. What? I just got here. You're already hating me. I mean, the cop I understand because the first I'm seeing of him, he's checking out a crime scene. Yeah, you don't want people near a crime scene. That's illegal. Trespass. Thank you, Mr. Happy Gamer 5 with a 3. If I do need help, I will definitely ask. Apparently playing Hello Neighbor 2 attracts viewers. Very kind ones, too. Yikes. Get like tape or something. I hear a dog. There's gonna be a freaking dog that jumps me in this game. Why'd they make their dad tiny? Officer, can you answer that? No? Alright, I'll go back here. You can't dance by the pond. What did you say? I get it now. Dying Light was the game where you had to press the bumper to jump. I'm in the neighbor house. I'm in the neighbor house? Neighbor's house now. What am I hearing? If there's anybody in here, please leave. I just want to explore your home. You kind of like pelted me with a shovel. There's a good reason. 4? Alright, 4. Officer can't see me. Is there a kid in there or something? Holy frick, that's a lot of water. Hey! Alright, well, he can come in the house. Alright. Oh. Alright. Unbeknownst to me, apparently the officer can enter the home he's freaking guarding or something like that. But can he leave the house is what I'm wondering. Please, sir, please come out. Climb under the storm drain. Try and sneak through the freaking bathroom drains or something. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, you just look over there. That spot is really, really intriguing, isn't it? Freaking idiot. So 4. Ain't no gosh dang numbers on this. What am I thinking? Four? I guess 8-4. Something else. Did he just walk in the house? Did they remove the feature to check through the peepholes? It's the freaking. Sounds like he's inside. He probably is. There could be one of two things on the wall here. The first one is blood, and the other one is a very bad night. Cop might hear me taking a bath in here. A cop can't arrest a man taking a bath, can he? Officer, I'm taking a shower. You can't freaking stop me. I don't think he can! I'm crouching in the bathtub and he's signaling me to come out! I laugh. Officer, you know, I might just give this to you, officer. I'm gonna be honest, man. Yeah, officer, I haven't even put the head and shoulders on my head, officer. I think, you're gonna have to give me some time, man. Because there's no windows where I can escape, so, like... I'd prefer... I know you can't really see, because apparently you don't have eyeballs, but I'd really like some privacy. Fine! Nice to meet you, officer. Now, if you'd excuse me, I'll be on my way. Alright, apparently he didn't want to take me out on the bathroom. That's pretty cool. He knew the floor was wet. He didn't want to put me on the floor in there. Apparently the cop is really respectful. Man, you can really freaking just search everywhere. You can't go in the homes, but you can really just search everywhere around here, can't you? I wouldn't even be surprised if there's like a part where you just go into the freaking sewers. I think I found the freaking neighbor's backup house. Ronning. I ain't pronouncing that. Sinos Onet. I think nobody in the Hello Neighbor universe knew how to spell. I think I know why. If you look like that, I don't think can't parkour or nothing. If you look like that, I don't think you know how to spell very well. I'm gonna be honest. exact replica of the house or something. Maybe if I hide behind the curtain, the cop won't notice I'm here. Like in a cartoon when the freaking, I'll put my shoes under the curtain. I have a feeling I have it. There's no freaking way in this freaking closet with every freaking grate opened where you can see literally everything on the outside. What's an animal that hears good? Oh, I can't like pick up a tire and chuck it at him. Where the frick did my 4 go? Oh, maybe you gotta like throw it in the inventory or something. Yeah. Alright, right down there. That's, do wheels have good hearing is the question. I mean, I feel like they're like an echolocation thing. So are dolphins, too. No telling what has good hearing and what doesn't. Like a freaking cat or something. What? Yeah, by now. Maybe he's scared of my Hello Neighbor gameplay. He doesn't like Hello Neighbor. Apparently. And I find it really cool that I can't search any of these cabinets like in the first game. Little key features kind of go on there. Alright, time I was playing my first playthrough, and the cop kept opening and closing the door and wouldn't stop or catch me. It was weird. Yeah, that's Hello Neighbor. I'm really wondering when I'm gonna find a chair just spazzing out on the roof or something. I'm really wondering how he doesn't hear me opening like the squeakiest closet in the world, but he'll hear me like freaking switching off the TV. Yeah. Do I gotta like freaking throw the cubes at the case or something? See, it was freaking 814 maybe. I already tried that. Yeah. RTM. I mean something, because I can't really... I can. A 3-number code. Maybe it's freaking like cod or something. Like the fish, not the crack. Surprised he doesn't hear me freaking splashing around in this wet bathroom this mold bathroom water. But he'll hear me freaking like turn a doorknob slightly. This probably means something. It means something, right? Alright, so apparently you can't pick up the clock. You can set it as a little distraction. Maybe the freaking last cube is chilling where the cop is camping. He just knows that last cube is detrimental. Yeah. Does he know what cheesing is? They could cheese a freaking 4-digit number. If you have the other 3 digits and you know what combination they go on, you can cheese a 4. You can cheese any number. It just takes a really long time. The question is he still in the house or did he book it? If he's still in the house, I'm done your things. My goose is cooked. And translate that into money. Oh. $320 on freaking vanity items on Forsaken is nuts, man. Dear Lord. Yeah, I could have freaking sworn I saw him on the porch, then he disappeared behind the gate or something. Hey, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Calm yourself, bucko. Now, if you could tell me where that last cube is, Mr. Cop, is it in your pocket? Is it in your hat, buddy? Take off your hat. He almost did. He found a little playing cube and he wanted to stack them. He couldn't find the other 3. Hey, buddy. Get a trash bag chucked at your head, pal. Get that. I wanted that. I wanted that. You didn't let me get it. Do I need this crowbar? You always need a crowbar, you know. First thing of being a fella is you need a crowbar. That's great. You think in the Purge... You think in the Purge, like... Noted. Why? Yeah. Just to kill you for the Purge. You think the people who participated in the Purge killings were like... What, that train? Do you think they ever, like, regret what they, like... Affected little Timmy do to me, you know? Stern finger wag. Not even a finger wag, man. I'm gonna put like a chocolate milk in front of this frickin' train. It'll stop. Take a sip. Can I use my hands as binoculars and grind and see if that man's hiding something? Alright. That's pretty cool. Fall from a roof and I freaking die. Who knew that would happen? You know? Okay, those are recycling bags. They're probably gonna have like glass and bottles and stuff. If I chuck it at him, he'll be knocked out for a couple of days. At least. I'm gonna find the cube in this man's trash can. Oh shoot. I'm a genius? Hold up. I gotta check that message into the stream itself on my phone. Some messages will show the full thing and some won't. Let me check that. I'm good on the hint for the robot arm. That should be good. I'm sure I'll find it later down the line. This is sealed. A shimmy? No, you cannot, in fact, shimmy across. I'm gonna try and find out if the cop can get up here. All right, just doing just fine. Alright, now that my upper half is just straight yellow. How the frick do you even get up there? Something like that. I threw an orange paint can and I turned out to... Oh, okay, so it's leaving a little foot trail. Would that make it easier for them to find me or something? Hey, this is what the freaking crowbar's for. Maybe. I don't want to be yellow anymore. Can't go around there. Maybe you can go around here. gonna have to pull some Hello Neighbor 1 strategies. Hey, buddy, you can't get me. You know why? Because you don't know where I came from. One slip and I'm toast. That looks like something was buried right there. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? Yick. He can't get me up here, can he? Guess I'm about to find out. Why am I still yellow? I don't want to be yellow anymore. I want to be freaking green. It's a 3-letter combination. Perp? It's 3 letters! What do you mean put perp? Yeah, fit 2 P's in the first P. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it might honestly just be perp. Maybe if you give the cop a hug, the yellow will disappear. You know, that's a really good. Hey, do you like cheese, perchance? Not, in fact, like cheese. I handed him a little block of Velveeta cheese and I dipped. Alright, buddy. You didn't want the mustard off of my body, you're getting a trash bag thrown at you. Teehee, teehee, teehee. Oh, frick! Ah! You can't get past here. It's like lightly place the crowbar in front of him. Maybe that's what the freaking bathtub is for. Do I have a bathtub? Maybe I'm gonna have to freaking take a bath in my neighbor's house. I mean, to be honest, if I saw someone like breaking into my house just to take a shower, I'd let them. So I mean, like, how bad hygienically do you have to be to break into someone's house just to take a shower? You know, it's either you're stinky and you now have a federal charge, or it's you're not stinky and you don't have a federal charge. I think I know which one. What the fig? A little like icon for a helicopter or something. We'll be able to make a helicopter. Okay. That's pretty neat. Can I turn this off? I don't like this. Can you stop making that noise? Annoying. Why don't I just like tell the cop that I'm a investigator? Like, I have the badge on my chest. I can very easily tell this man investigator and I can take photos of the crime scene. I mean, I'd imagine they already had people do that, but I can still do it. Need all that signaling, huh? Making the freaking taxes for the normal citizens going up for my electric bill. That's crazy. How do you, like, dodge someone's healing? What'd that say? Kalwam, Oot, Wayron, Krubs. Yeah. Why did I just hear like a freaking baseful thud? Now this has to be Dying Light. Dying Light's parkour is easy compared to Hello Neighbor. We need an investigator to know if you have mustard, paint, or cheese on you. I'll take the job. Yeah. Yeah, if you freaking die of poisoning, it's probably paint. And if you don't die, it's probably cheese. What the fuck? Gimme. Gotta take like a little swab sample of it. The crime of the paint on my chest is the crime that they're investigating. But they're not investigating very well, because they just arrest me. What? To be fair, when I first got in here, I started taking photos of him, which, now that I think about it, I was taking photos of him and his kid. I don't understand why he'd come out and beat me with a shovel. But then he stole the camera. I see why. And like a dad perspective, this guy's innocent. His kid was probably just trying to like freaking play with his friend or something. Why am I going... I think am I going back up here? From like a dad point of view, the freaking neighbor's innocent. Nice. I climbed on the roof and tasted the yellow stains. Get back to me in like 3 days. If you have freaking lead poisoning, it's paint. There you go. Good enough. Good enough. Apparently not. Gosh, man, how does this work? I'm now starting to believe that this isn't a tape. This is in the chest. Yeah. Yeah, it goes there. Maybe, and I might be thinking too hard, considering it's Hello Neighbor. But maybe, just maybe, the numbers add up to each letter. So it'd be like A for 1, the first letter. What the frick was the second one? I gotta get back in here. Get these cubes. So it was 481. Let me look up the ABCs here. And I know I'm thinking way too hard considering it's Hello Neighbor. But let me go. A. So A is the first letter, so that's 1. The 8th would be I believe. And the 4th would be D, so ADI. Or AID. Let's try ADI. Doesn't even have a freaking A. Doesn't even have an I or a D. That. See, you'd think I was onto something. Then you realize it's freaking Hello Neighbor, and yeah, you're never onto something, and they would. even, you know, they don't put that much effort into, most of the freaking puzzles. Which, somehow, they're still hard. Yeah, they'll put so much effort into one puzzle. There's a singular donut here, that's pretty chill. Lore moment? This freaking cop's gonna have a lore moment when I give him the ankles. Man, the ankles are gonna be cheddar cheese. Fucking shredded. I think the neighbor was innocent. Why are these gloves so freaking long? Good lord. Why is there just like a mini Hello Neighbor right here? That might be a little Jim Bob, yeah. Hello? I'm opening and closing a door, but to freaking where? Where's the door? Am I gonna have to like climb the freaking... Am I gonna have to climb the tape? He joined Among Us? Yeah. Jeez, scissors! Where the frick you get... Maybe the scissors are in the safe. I have a really good feeling that the freaking cop is smuggling the cube. 1824. Good lord. That has gotta be it. 1824. There's no freaking way that it's not that. Because the clock says 182. Because the clock says 124. It's going to a 1. Where the frick is... Does it like add up to 8 or something? One 124. It's either 1224 or 1124. Big! Click 3. Yeah, Hello Neighbor is exponentially harder just because of the fact that they have numbers. I'm gonna have to whip out the frickin' Holy Hello Neighbor Bible to get the frickin' answer to what the frick this shit is, because I've tried everything that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Alright, I get little Jim Bob now. Did I bring little Jim Bob into the tree? Alright, I'm bringing little Jim Bob to the tree. Maybe the freaking train will give me a pair of scissors or something. I can cut that rope. So I don't know if I have like titanium scissors, because if I can't, if a freaking grown adult man can't get past freaking some police tape, you got some problems. You got bigger problems than trying to find out what this dude has in his freaking basement. Apparently I can't hop fences either. Good lord, this guy's a coward. No Jim Bob come back? Nah, man. He can't. Jim Bob's coming with me whether he likes to or not. Why is that a thing? Why the frick is that a thing? Why can you put back up the ladder? If you're up there, that would make sense. How? It takes more time just to freaking get to the ladder. What? What could that be used for? You stop. Yeah, I can look out my window. Holy fick! Yeah, let me, alright. There you go. You gonna give me that last cube, buddy? You have it? Alright. Oh, he's got the freaking scissors. No! No! Puzzle right there. That was really cool. Now the question is, what do I do with this little Jim Bob fella? Does this like keep him in my bag or something? I'm right there. You can stay up on the plans. If he despawns, I'm gonna. What? Oh no! Yeah, he threw up the leather. Yeah. Okay. Do I, like, show a little Jim Bob to the house or something? Yo, buddy. It's your house. Why do you have eyelashes that long? I stood him up. Is that a hint request or? Wow, they really make all this stuff look really interesting, but I'm guaranteeing most of this stuff leads to more nothingness, more just climbing. That's all I ever played, man. You feel like something leads to something. You best freaking second guess your life. Cop won't know what hit him. Had to keep little Jim Bob home. Three. Alright, so apparently they're putting numbers on anything but building blocks now. So it's freaking 3 something. Game gives you a lot less freedom than the first Hello Neighbor did. What'd you say? God's left stash hair. Oh. I might just have to. I think I'm cooked. Yep. It might just be on his left stash hair. Hold on. He better not have taken little Jim Bob. If he freaking went into the freaking treehouse with his old joints to pick up freaking little Jim Bob, I'm gonna sacrifice this man to a pack of freaking wolves. Wolves? Chives. What I'm really concerned about is if this stuff freaking despawns or not. Like, if I place down my scissors, will it despawn? Which I don't think I really need the scissors anymore. But it'd be nice to know that for, like, the crowbar and little Jim Bob. Hey, buddy, leave the house. Nobody's in there. You don't need to be in there. Let's see at the front again. Hope so. That's a really good observation. Maybe he is just getting paid by the hour. That's why he's still chilling at the house. Hello Neighbor 2 doesn't let you pick up as many things or go in as many things, but the first Hello Neighbor game let us pick up use. Why the fake does PlayStation keep cutting off my messages? The first Hello Neighbor game let us pick up useless things like chairs. Yeah. I am missing the fact that I could just, like, pick up chairs and just chuck it at the dude. I can still pick up recycling bags. Am I having a freaking heart attack? What is this feeling I'm feeling in my chest? You could just, like, pick up a freaking chair, chuck it at the neighbor, and then walk away back to your house, freaking giggling like a little girl. Can't do that here. I apparently can't break windows. That also saddens me. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking chuck the crowbar. Well, to be fair, the freaking whatever this dude's name is, I think his name is like Winelton or something. I call him freaking Winelton. Apparently the freaking main character of the first game just had the freaking yams on his arms. Man had the power of freaking 18 rams on his left bicep. It's not even his good hand either. You could freaking break those windows. This dude, freaking Whittleton, can't throw for crap. That's like a slight toss. I really like the fact that the cop is camping upstairs. Can we call the cop Bob? You know, he really does look like a Bob, I'm gonna be honest. Now that mustache just speaks Bob. I just freaking love that Bob is just camping inside the house. You didn't start camping inside the house till you realized your freaking weak paper mache freaking police tape broke. I wonder why that is. Yeah. And they're freaking... They got like a thin layer of freaking one-ply toilet paper as their windows. You like breathe near it and it's gone. Even thinner than one-ply is crazy. The freaking like the freaking zeptosecond that you even get anywhere near that freaking window, it's Dunyan rings. Yeah, but one thing I never understood when I used to watch people play Hello Neighbor is why the frick do they always open the spots where the neighbor can get through? My playthrough of the first game, I didn't even see the neighbor 90% of the freaking time. This man was... I was just playing freaking Hello. There was no neighbor in that game. He really was. He didn't even know I was in his house. It's like, whatever, man. I got all that room. Why did I even set up these puzzles? We're in gameplay right now. Yeah, freaking... The difference between the first game and the second game, I'm realizing, at least as of right now, is the puzzles are more like... well, I can only name one realistic seeming puzzle. That's freaking finding scissors to cut tape. Most people didn't like how once you get to the later places, the neighbor just forgets about you. Yeah, I mean, I get that. But the way I played it, I didn't want to see that freaking no-leg day bum. I mean, I don't know why I'm calling him a bum. His house is like 30 of my houses in one room. That man is definitely committing tax fraud. Or smuggling humans. I don't know. This man's got every side business known to man. Man's running a freaking scalping business, for all we know. Yeah, the neighbor is making more cash than me. And he doesn't even have a party with us. Yeah, with that big house, you can fit more than one dude in that big house. You don't need all that. Let me take the freaking upstairs, man. It really seems the shower is a safe spot. He doesn't get you in the freaking bathroom. You can... Holy fake! There was a cube in the toilet. Can you believe that, Bob? Can you freaking believe... Also, what the frick is this man's toilet? He tried to flush it down. Bob, get a load of this guy. Also, what the frick is this? Who has leopard print, like molten lava print? He literally locks up most of it in Act 2 of the first game, bro. Yeah. You're not freaking... You don't need all that, man. Why do you need one other dude to chill in your house? That's like... I could fit my entire family tree in your house alone. Hey, pal. Can you give me some space? Bob, please? Where are your eyes at? Alright, so you're just not gonna let me see your eyes. Anyway, this dude's got a freaking leopard print toilet. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Insane. When the crap misses the toilet hole, that's a good question. Why is there still paint on me? Hold on, sir. Nuclear level diarrhea in the neighbor's house would kind of get nuts. I mean, that's clearly what's on his freaking walls right now. And it's... How'd he get it on the ceiling? I mean, all I did was rob him and trespass on his land. Like, why does he get so mad? That's what I'm saying. What if I get in the closet? Will you just, like, forget? Alright, so... You don't like me when I'm chilling in the neighbor's closet, but you'll let me take a shower in his house. That makes sense. Yeah, which... And I'll say this again, in a father's point of view, if you see just a random dude who looks like freaking Peter Dinklage, with that type, it looks like he has like mouse whiskers on his face. I'd understand why you'd freaking pull him in and beat him. Alright, so you keep important things but not cubes. Please, Bob, just get out of the freaking house! Just get out of the house! You don't need to be in there. The second I freaking finally start making some progress in the house, he starts camping. Get a load of this guy. I just get some freedom, man. If he walks through that door right there, I'm gonna freaking die. He's not just gonna arrest me, he's just gonna freaking kill me. Alright, what was it? It was... let's use the alarm clock to distract... I feel like he wouldn't leave the house. It would just give him more of a reason to stay in the house. If he heard a freaking alarm clock go off... What would the combination even be? No. It was... I gotta go for, like, most obscure to, like, least obscure to most obscure. Because I feel like that's the order. Like, 8, 1... It would keep him in one place, at least. If he kills me when I'm trying to hit this puzzle, I'll definitely sound the alarms. I wish I could pick up the alarm. Keep him outside. 8, 1, 4, 9. How much more do you need? Wait! I'm a freaking genius. The ribbons, they're not there for no reason, right? If I freaking hear this dude, if this dude freaking spots me, I'm gonna eat some purple. Alright. So, I believe 4 was yellow. So it goes... No, 4 was red. So it goes 4... 4... freaking 4, 1, I believe. 8, 9. What the frick? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, try and find that freaking 9 cube. Was the 4... Because the 1 is purple, but you see where I'm getting at. The 1 is purple. Maybe the 1 has, like, no involvement in this. Is the 1 purple? 1 is freaking red. The 1 is red. First house gets easier the older you get. It was 1, 9, 8, 4. Holy frick. I'm surprised I figured that out without a tutorial. I'm honestly shocked. That's not me, like, gloating or nothing. That's me saying I'm an absolute dunce. I'm a moron. So to get that is kind of... Kinda unlike me, you know? Holy fig! It slammed the door so hard! Man, slam that door with a freaking hatred behind it. Dear Lord. Alright, key. Please! Just please, man. Please. I beg it. 8149, you typed the... typed all those freaking combinations, man. I respect the dedication to typing those numbers, man. Appreciate that. But I did, in fact, solve it. But that's not a bad strat. Just like giving like a bunch of random combinations till I figure out at least one. Because I knew it was one of those 4 numbers, but I just had to freaking open my eyes to realize the freaking banner behind it. This could have also been like, you know, here's what key, like 8 could have been green. Well, no, that's stupid. It would have just freaking went in the same order. Would have been. Hey Bob, can you don't walk in the house, please? What was that for? You walked outside, went around the house to freaking walk back in and close the door. When I do, it takes just a whopping 19 years. Yeah, I get that. I make like freaking 15 misspells in like one word somehow. And it's just the word I. All I'm trying to say is I get 15 misspells. I'd imagine the crowbar can be used here. If I could go upstairs, maybe. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey bucko. Hey Bob. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you listening for? I wish I could, like, fast get into a locker like Dead by Daylight. It's definitely something I need the scissors for. What do I need this key for, though, is the real question. Random leg cramps suck. I remember one time I was just sleeping at my dad's, right? It's like crack of dawn. The sun just woke up. And I'm just sitting there, right? I'm like, why the frick am I up so early? What's that? What am I feeling in my leg? The first time in a while I've made like a verbal noise to pain. Like a verbal grunt. I've made like over-exaggerated owls and such, but never like a freaking verbal grunt. What the frick? You good? You good? Speak to me. What? How much does he have? 304? You think he bought that? There's gotta be some forbidden strat right there. There's gotta be hacks. Right? 304 malice is nuts. Yeah, I'd love to eat dinner, but this dude's freaking... Hustle, hustle, hustle. Ah, come in! Yeah, I have my hands, like, pre-up just in case I get freaking arrested midway. What is this key for, though? That's what I want to know. Why my fingertips look so dang big? It's swollen or something. I got stung on each fingertip by a wasp 8 times. This guy waffling on about. Weirdest hands known to man. I have a hint about where Jim Bob goes if you would like it. Where does Jim Bob go? 300 Robux for 30 malice, and this dude has freaking 300. Jim Bob, buddy, I swear, if in the next 5 seconds, if you're not up here, I'm walking out of this closet, and I swear, if you decide now, the second I walk out of the closet is the perfect time to freaking say, let's go up there. Your family won't see you. Alright, buddy? Your family won't know where you went. I hate your job too. Yeah, minimum wage, and they're talking about firing. So, do you want the hit? Sure. I didn't see the first message, and I checked my phone. Where does he be going? Where does Jim Bob be going? It's gonna like, yeah. Freaking dude's gonna pull up my home address. That's where Jim Bob goes. I see him walk through my door. Look in the kitchen. Where does the neighbor live? In the vent? No. You're not getting me, buddy. I'm in the freaking cabinet and you can't get me, pal. Watch him like throw a smoke bomb in the freaking cabinet. He's gonna throw like a bomb of hydrogen dioxide. He can't get me in here, right? He feels a little too close. My chest hurts. Having a heart attack. And the last game I'll ever play is Hello Neighbor 2. He can come in here. I don't like that. What? What's the best speedrun strat for Hello Neighbor 2 on PS5? I gotta see Moist Critical. If I had to make a wish, I'd ask for like Moist Critical. Yeah, so you're kind of dying of cancer. The neighbor Jim Bob lives in a house, so check the kitchen. Are you gonna tell me if it can play the alarm? That's what I need. I need a battery for that. What am I talking about? I thought it was something else. Can I hide under the bed? Jim Bob did live in the vent in the kitchen though. So. No, totally not. Alright, pal. He only played 19 hours of the game and he has freaking 305 malice. You'll see what I mean. Is it the trash can? Because, you know, that'd be pretty accurate. I feel like they would live in a trash can. Freaking Jim Bob and the neighbor. Jim Bob might the neighbor might honestly be hiding in his. No, that's my house. Oh, all right. You living in the neighbor's trash can, man? I gotta say, you getting tired of freaking leftover Chinese food and apples? It seems to be all he eats. And milk. Yeah, milk. Milk too. This for you. There's been days where like all I drink is milk. What? You are the type of dude to just eat milk. You know, when you microwave milk, there's like a thin layer of residue and it's disgusting. You can eat that. Is he playing FNAF? Freaking playing Five Nights at Freddy's in this job. Something tells me that the dude with 305 freaking malice isn't gonna be the killer. You know? I mean, because that just makes no sense. Oh, you didn't see me in the freaking... Oh, you didn't see me in the gosh dang drawer. You didn't see that. Who said you saw that? You going crazy? He's looking under tables, idiot. Actual nincompoop. Full speed run? I might. You know, I should be good. You're right, I should be good to, I feel like this would be the perfect spot to, yeah. Yeah, and now I'm gonna get back in here. This is real freaking interesting gameplay, you know? Hiding in the little drawer. If that's not entertaining gameplay that the entire family could watch on family night, I don't know what is. Ha! Hey, buddy! Hey! Bucko! The second I went after the full speed run method, freaking almost got caught. It's definitely something. Yeah. It's definitely something then. The freaking stupid chat is blocking my view. I was looking at it on my phone. The little heart thing that was blocking my view. See, hello neighbor. My bad. Nah. No, I meant I was reading the chat message on the phone, on my phone, and it was blocking the view. I couldn't see it fully. Let me in there. Ah. As a joke character? Makes sense. Alright, that makes sense. What are you looking at, buddy? I have undenied access to the upstairs. What do you think you're doing, pal? That means nothing, because you like to camp the ficking house. Can't do ficking jack. Now, I'm truly wondering, what is this under the bed? Why did I break these boards? It's probably something downstairs, if I had to guess. But, what? That's something. I just realized how long I've been watching this. I haven't realized how long I've been playing it, so I don't know how long you've been watching it. I could be on like hour 5 right now. Wouldn't even know. Alright, so it's the freaking Puzzle and Granny. Alright, got it. Wait, you know that Puzzle and Granny where you gotta find the picture frame just to freaking get like an extra day or something? I think I'm doing that now, but I'm not getting an extra day. I'm just like having him leave the freaking house for more than 5 seconds. Sup, Stinky Man? Get out of here. Yeah, I watched Dak play. I gotta read the full message. Dak played Great Granny. Yeah, I remember watching him. Why is there 4 people in here? This specific gameplay of Hello Neighbor 2 is attracting all the people, apparently. Only one of them I know. He's a funny Hello Neighbor. Yeah. Moderate. I just wish I could play moderates, man. I'd see like people putting freaking. I remember watching GTA mods at the ripe age of the age specifically. I shouldn't have been watching GTA mods. They're never like. Hello? What you mean? Yeah, but I remember watching the freaking mods. I don't know what they were. I remember watching a freaking mod who played as the freaking Wendy's mascot. Why did my mic just make that noise? Hey, buddy. Problem is, I never know when he's downstairs or when he's upstairs. It honestly messes with me, man. I don't like that. Can I okay, I can get under the table. Can he get me under the table, though? I haven't felt the sense of freedom since I got up there. Okay, I haven't used the key yet. Okay, you can just quick swap. Can't see. Can't see. You know, it's like a cat. When they find a new spot they've never been, they just want to run around all the time. You've seen the upstairs 50 times. I'm not up there. Buddy, let me tell you something. This is the 4th time you've checked and you saw me in the cabinet. I'm still in the cabinet, pal. Definitely. Remember Jim Bob Home and Kitchen. You know what? Yeah, this dude's freaking camping the upstairs so hard. I can freaking check this dude's home. The fridge? Possibly the table of empty dishes. Or is it the miniature scale home? I'm really confused. I'm seeing like 1,000 things that I would probably live in. I remember trying to sit in my fridge when I was a little youngin'. I can still hear this dude breathing. Pal. Hot breath. Where Jim Bob's camping upstairs, the spot where I need to be. That's where he's at. Look, man, I don't know how much Jim Bob's getting paid, but it can't be that much, man. By the hour, you can stand outside, and it's arguably better. You get fresh air. You get fresh air. What could that be? That's... Yeah, Jim Bob is in the treehouse, right? You know what, at this point, I feel like Jim Bob, instead of just like, you can have that treehouse right there, right? I just moved in, alright, pal? You can take the treehouse. I know you're jealous. That's why, I have a theory. That's why he's not standing out there anymore. Bob really does, like, gosh dang it! Freaking, he does like the upstairs more. I think the reason he likes upstairs more is because, he doesn't have to stare at my treehouse. Because I know he's jealous. I mean, look at this very spacious, humble abode here. Why is the tree moving? Realize what you're saying. He likes sliding down the... Yeah. He really does like sliding down the stairs. I think I realize what you mean now. By Jim Bob Home and Kitchen. Where's he go? He goes here somewhere, right? Yes. 3 more little statues. What you moving to now? Alright, well, I need 3 other things. Give this man sweet ankles. It's probably in those other rooms upstairs, you know? Specifically where he keeps freaking going. I'm starting to realize that it's the same exact room. Where's this freaking key go? I found this key. Ain't nowhere I seen where it goes. Maybe freaking the... It's probably the cabinet thing that I saw. What are you playing where you're getting hit by a train? I think the reason the neighbor is not in the house is because he got shrunken to an action figure. Yeah, that's a theory. Maybe that's why the freaking police officer... That's not a police officer. That's an FBI agent protecting the fact that the freaking neighbor was turned into a old dude. We're on to something. What the freak? What was that? It's a freaking demon. That's what I'm saying. Why the frick would I ever think that this freaking closet would work? It's a see-through closet. Possibly what? I'd be better off putting a lamp to my face and saying that that's a hiding spot than this stupid freaking... What is this? What is this? That's a piece of that in there. I need a battery. Where's the battery at? I'll find that pesky battery. Would you like a hint of where the second figure is? Not right now. What the frick was that? Yeah, I would not like a hint for the second statue though. I like finding things on my own, but we need a freaking hint. I know you're there. I have like a good idea on where it might be. I wish I could, like... Why couldn't they move the little slit up there? Okay, good luck, yeah. I'm aware I'm gonna need it. It's a Hello Neighbor game. I could barely beat the freaking first one without a tutorial. I'd imagine this one's no different. But I'll think I'm a bit smarter than I am if I find it. I have to go, so bye. Alright, man, well, appreciate the help that you are offering up, man. You have a good day, you have a good rest of your day, my man. Probably not going to play much longer either. How long have I been playing? I sub so I can watch tomorrow. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Bye-bye, my man. 2 hours of Hello Neighbor is tiring. So much thinking in my noggin. Little smiley face, that's cool. Find a little Pennywise in there. Is there anywhere where I could think where the key would go? Well, I want to take this moment. Go eat.